I'm Chanita Foster.
And I'm Stacii Jae Johnson.
And together we are Divas
Cocktails.
Cheers, ladies! Salud!
Ain't nothing like a little drinky drink.
Chanita's drinking lemonade because she doesn't
For all the
partake.
pastors.
Exactly, all the pastors.
I drink Baileys.
No, you do.
That's like a milkshake.
I drink Baileys.
You do?
I get drunk off of Baileys.
No.
Chanita don't drink. Chanita don't smoke.
I do. I get drunk off
Chanita
of Baileys.
curses and loves taking naked pictures of herself in the mirror.
No,
But she looks like $1 million. Hello.
Yes,
But I
honey.
just started taking naked pictures. At least I'm showing y'all and not putting them on Instagram and stuff.
Please don't put your
Whatever.
pictures on Instagram.
I would never put a naked picture.
I know.
on
But
Instagram.
you
Shit,
do
let me
look
have a
naked,
body like
honey.
that. I'll be on Instagram.
Let me tell you something.
What?
You look good naked, girl.
Whatever. I want to look good naked. Oh, this is season 2. We didn't even say that yet.
Oh,
Oh,
it's season 2.
hi.
Season 2.
Season 2.
This season is gonna be juicy as all get out because
It's gonna be good.
we're not being nice this season.
We
I
weren't
don't-
nice
I'm
last
being
season.
nice. I'm
honey.
always nice.
Shanita's always nice, but Shanita will cut you out at the drop of the dime. Now back to this naked body, boo.
Honey.
I want to look good naked for my husband.
Thank you.
And you've been in the gym getting it cracking.
Yeah, in the gym and a great plastic surgeon.
Oh. well.
Cause see, I just learned the rule from the other folks because they said you need a good accountant, a
Yes.
good attorney,
Yes.
you need a good plastic surgeon.
So
And
what
you need
exactly
to
did she do?
understand.
Now
'Cause
see, now you're asking all too
Okay,
much.
that's too
All
much.
right, let's the cat out
If
the
you
bag.
want to know about Shanita's plastic surgeon, then you can tweet her or follow her on
Instagram or
Twitter and
whatever.
Instagram at Chanita Foster. But speaking of, I have to ask this because let's just get this out in the open.
Oh, God.
Does it hurt?
No, I thought you was gonna ask me, did she kill somebody?
No, but she didn't kill somebody though.
She didn't kill nobody.
No, she didn't. You know,
what?
allegedly, and we know her. We had her on the show last
Yeah.
season.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, look at this clip from last season where Chanita had an opportunity to interview Dr. Dodds, whose body is sick. But y'all running
Absolutely.
kind of neck and neck right now. Take a look at this clip.
Welcome back. I am so excited to be sitting here with this beautiful, sexy, lovely doctor, y'all. She is a doctor, Dr. Dodds. So,
Get
the
to the bottom of
topic
things.
was the booty. Tell us about some of the procedures that you do to enhance the bottom.
In my practice, we do full service cosmetic surgery, and we also have a med spa, which means we do skincare. We are talking about anti-aging, which obviously has a lot to do with how people's bodies look.
Right.
myth
So
busting.
about the bottom, the booty, this is ATL. This is home of the booty.
Absolutely.
When people come
Absolutely.
in and they say, I want my butt to look like Kim Kardashian, what do you say and how is that procedure gonna go?
Well, let's see. It all depends on what the patient themselves look like. If somebody's 97 pounds and they say they want to look like Kim Kardashian, I'm saying it's not happening today. For a lot of reasons. People need to understand that there's just inherent structure to your body. We talk about genetics. So you have to have a certain body structure. You have to have a certain body body type, meaning like the shape of your hips, the width of your shoulders. And I'm all about balance, and that's how I get to my contouring. And then I'm also very much opposed to somebody saying, I want to look like somebody else. We do anywhere from 30 to 50 cases a month of this. To
That's
date,
50 booties a month. That's a lot, right?
we have serviced, I think we're up to 41 states and 10 countries. So people fly in to the ATL and come to my office just for me to, as they say, lay hands on them. There's a lot of women who just really need it. I kind of call it like, hello, we need to get this person on schedule. This is an emergency. We need to resuscitate this ass today. And, then there's just some people who just kind of like, they look fine, but they just really, want more, and I have to kind of talk them off that ledge.
Have you ever had a patient where you're just like, I can't help you, I can't do nothing for you, I just,
Well, yeah, and it's not necessarily because they look a certain way. It's because I really cannot get them to understand a realistic goal. And so when people have it so set in their minds, again, say using Kim Kardashian as an example, and the patient themselves are either extremely overweight or extremely underweight or whatever it is, when they just have it that there is no other way that they want to be, I realize the problem is not their body. It's
something mental, it's
right,
something
it's
deeper.
mental, it's something spiritual, it's something emotional, and then I start asking them, do you have family, do you have friends, what's going on with you? But you know what, I'm not the person to really help you with this. So every now and then, I actually do have to turn some people away for their, own good. And in all honesty, if we look to some really bad examples of plastic surgery, especially in the entertainment field, more physicians should be doing that.
Okay, so it's not true. Can you?
Okay, let me break it down a little bit. So what happened was, no, I'm not even gonna take up for it. She's actually my really good friend. But one thing that you'll learn about Nedra, most people don't get to know her personally, is she doesn't like to say no. The 2 cases where they're saying that 2 people died, she was actually trying to fix somebody else's work. So along with all these other problems that they had, these people probably shouldn't have had plastic surgery in the first place. And God rest her soul, I don't want to talk about Kanye West's mother, but it's kind of the same situation where people, they trick you, they manipulate you. If they want the surgery, they're going to say whatever they want to say to get what it is that they want. But here's the problem that I have with the media. The police not looking for her. The medical board is not looking for her, which means she didn't do nothing wrong. Because if you did something wrong, don't you think the police would have an investigation?
But I did read, I got an alert that said that she got her medical license suspended.
Okay, so let me explain that to you.
How does that go?
It got suspended temporarily. Reason being is, it's almost like the medical board didn't have a problem. When the people died, you got to submit some paperwork, they were cool. So imagine somebody like harassing you, meaning the news went all the way down to Macon to the medical board like every day, like, you're not going to investigate this, you're not going to ask no questions, you're not going to... The medical board don't want the news fooling with them anyway. You know what I'm saying? So they're like, you know what? We'll follow some procedure. We'll suspend your license temporarily. We'll have an emergency hearing. We'll look back over what we already looked over. And then, we'll do it the right way, because basically they didn't have to prove to the world. And by the way, she showed me the autopsy report. I mean, I'm not a medical doctor.
No, she didn't show you the autopsy report.
It's public record.
Oh, it is? Okay, I was trying to save you just in case.
No, that was public record. They had it like on the news. I guess the family released it, but they released it. One of the women, she had some fat or something travel through her vessels or something, and it went to her heart, and she had cardiac arrest or something, but it wasn't plastic surgery. And then the other person, I don't know what it was, but I will say this at the end of the day. Let's just say hypothetically, the woman killed somebody. Hear me out. Dr. Dodds.
She said hypothetically.
Hypothetically, this woman has done over 20,000 surgeries. So let's just say her track record, hypothetically, was 20,000 to 2 or 2 to 20,000. I mean, that's a big record. When you're a doctor, people die.
And I can say she went to one of the top medical schools, Meharry Medical School in Nashville, Tennessee.
Is that plastic surgery?
Yes. She went to
every single award
she's done.
There is to win.
Now let me play Angel's Advocate, because now what about the employees? Because I heard that there were some employees in her office that were saying, let me say this one thing too. What I've been, we've all been in that where the media is talking and telling lies. You know what I mean? And everybody just assumes that everything they read is true.
Right.
But the one question I do have is, they said that the girl was bleeding. When the paramedics came, she was in a pool of blood, which could be sensationalized.
Okay.
She had been
when she was talking to Stacii. She said, let me help y'all out. If I have a murder scene, or I knew that I did something wrong,
you couldn't change it.
No, not even that. And I dialed 911. Why would I just leave the blood all over the place? Wouldn't I say, let me get a mop, let me get some towels, let me clean this up?
No, because then if you do that, then you look like you're trying to cover up a scene.
What makes sense to me, and I did ask Dr. Dodds, what makes sense to me is, outside of even that, another thing that she cleared up, she said, Stacii, I asked her a question about the young lady. Working with, and I know you always mention the mayor, but working with someone influential like that, knowing how many haters you have, you can't really listen to a person who used to work at your office.
And that's the problem.
Because let's never know.
I would have been slinging mud. The girl who she's talking about was fired.
Exactly.
She didn't say that was me. You see what I'm saying? Let me tell you, I fired her.
Exactly.
But everybody operates under different integrity. And to Nedra, my friend, Dr. Dodds, whatever you want to call her, she was like, look, I fired the girl. She gonna do or say whatever she wants to. And then on one of the days when somebody left, when she went to the hospital, the girl didn't even work that day. Like me, I would have been pulling up all them records. But to her, she feels like it took her a long time to even hire somebody to do PR. I'm like, why are you not saying nothing? She's like, for what? I didn't do nothing wrong.
Right.
She was like,
but you
I'm
have
not
to deal with
tripping.
it because their stories just
yeah,
grow
but
and
it
grow.
just keeps going and going and going. I'm like, look, at some point, you know, you have to say something.
As a person who's been looking into the Brazilian butt lift, when I first looked into that,
We have a known friend that y'all don't even know. After it came on the news, the very next day, Wham was like, I'm going to get my surgery. And still went in there and had a very awesome, successful surgery.
Would that inhibit you from going to someone who you've seen?
Yes, it will. It will. So
Several.
I'm going to say this. Unless I know for absolute certain, because the thing is, we're all human beings and everybody can make mistakes. So I would prefer to go to a doctor who is triple board certified, who has never lost a patient. You know, and at the end of the day, that's just my preference as a woman. I just would rather, because she lost somebody in 2 years. No offense, I'm not saying, because I've seen her work and it's amazing, and her body is off the freaking chain. And I agree. If she's done 20,000, you know her personally. I kind of know her personally. We had the pleasure of her breaking this all down to us. We just wanted to make sure that everything was alleged. And there you have it, folks. It's all alleged.
Once she's through with this, it won't even be a story anymore.
And thank God Chanita is living proof.
Yes.
That she knows what the heck she's doing. And she looks amazing. And I'm slightly jealous, but I still would think twice. I would think twice for anybody. And it's not just for her, but anybody who says I lost somebody, I'm like, I don't want to be a third striker.